Like, is it actually property or is it just a scam? Because I wouldn't believe anything that anybody sends me, personally. Is it from a prince? Maybe I'm jaded. But nothing's real anymore.
Join my army of the dead.
Ooh.
State Treasury Bank error in my favor.
Collect $200. Very nice.
Wu Jade.
Jade! Let's go, baby. No, why? That's just how it is. I don't have a... That's just how the game is. It increases the amount of items that drop at 1357. But online, if you can play with another person, that'll be helpful.
I can't carry it.
Steven, how you doing? You found a John Trav? Oh, and you're third this month? I hate you. I've never played any Final Fantasies before. It's almost nice.
Hello.
Never ever. I don't think I've upgraded him maybe a little bit. He's got Scolders on now. I don't know if he had that last time. This is also down to P1. I think I might have been doing P3 in that. I kind of bounced back and forth between P1 and P3, but honestly it really feels like P1 is... The speed just feels like it's better. I have to make false rune words, God. Well, once I get Enigma, we'll change it for sure.
Good day.
Jade! Exclamation mark gear is pretty close to the setup. I think I had wealth at that time. Now I have Scolders. For all the Jav people out there, 640s. Enigma, Six-Sisted Phase Blade, Cham and Shaco. Probably the main pieces. My res are a little bit poor though.
Hello.
So I have to think about that. I do need Annihilus. I still need SOJ, man. Next 6 months? What? Crystal Sword will work now in 2.4 because they changed how it works. Before you needed a Phase Blade. Now you can use something else. And honestly, maybe even like the Etanax with the cannot be frozen, then you could have that, but still you're losing a little bit of MF if you do that. The Chamrun would be better still.
Good day.
Yeah, for the IAS. But now you don't have to worry about that. The offhand doesn't factor into it anymore. It used to factor, but in Diablo 2 Resurrected, it's not factoring. Though maybe with the new changes, it's factoring again. Who knows? So Faceblade is always the safe option. And since you already have a Faceblade on your main hand, you might as well. I have not, Mr. Nice. Hey, Mythnic, how you doing?
Yes.
Max and Min, oops. Max and Min are both good. I believe there's a bug with, I mean, again, I don't know if it's in D2R, but in Diablo 2 there was a bug with min damage sometimes, where it wasn't as good as max damage in certain reasons because it like didn't get applied. Speaking of SOJ, let's go, baby! SOJ! I forget exactly what the bug was. Somebody here probably knows it better. SOJ! 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 Nice, Admiral. Let's get a Nihilist, please. Don't you 17 Angel me. This is SOJ, and there is nothing you can say to change my mind. Can I talk about the min damage bug again? I don't remember exactly the piece of it. I just know in some instances min damage, and maybe it's when it's on weapon and there's also a max damage, something like that, that the min damage like doesn't apply. It's, yeah, I believe.
I can't carry anymore.
No, not that part. That's different with the ED. I'm saying there's something about min versus max. Not the part of the thingy. Chinovsky. Fake low rune, I know. No clue if it's been fixed or anything. Alright, SOJ, come on! Nature's peace. Gross ring.
I can't carry anymore.
I mean, I guess it can go on items found. But I'm not happy about it. It's not a Nagel or a Manold or Dwarf or, you know, it's a nature's piece. Oh yes, it's a nice 1-point wonder for, you know, if you're a physical build for sure. Berserk's definitely a very helpful skill for a lot of barbs. Ja. I haven't haven't found any magic find small charms lately. It's a little sad. I feel like we used to find tons of 7 and 6s here. And now it's like just nothing. Because I still have some like 3%ers, 4%ers. You know, I have a lot of upgrades still to be gotten. Need some MF with reds? That would be amazing, but honestly, I'll take anything right now. Mana burn's so annoying. Salty cashew! Thank you for the
It feels just like
sub.
yesterday.
And velvet fingers. 1 to combat skills. Barb. Not bad. Probably raft. It's a pretty good amount of time there.
Greetings.
For sure, nice one. You just got a notice from Twitch that you're approaching your monthly streaming limit? What? No, you didn't. What? What does that even mean? Why would Twitch ever want people to not watch their service? Post a picture in my general Discord, please? I'd really love to see that. / send it to my Twitch rep and be like, what's this? Make sure it's not a phishing email as well. If it's an email. I'm assuming it happened on the Twitch platform, like. Parental control feature? Maybe. Alright, I want to see this. Yeah, did your mom or wife set up parental controls?
I can't carry anymore.
Mom, wife, same. I mean, yeah, it's same thing. Sometimes. That's the basic, general idea, you know.
Good day.
Doing our cows. That's a decent place to
Mr.
look
Llama
for that,
SC
yeah.
gifted a tier 1 sub to combat Wombat 23.
Yeah, getting Spirit Shield would be really helpful there. And Spirit Weapon as well. Get yourself a 4-open socket. Sword too. Shark skin. Some water walks. Yeah, they're 3D printed. You dropped your first SOJ yesterday? 47 lifers. Nice. We're like 515 MF or something like that. Is low worth Sir? I think they're similar value.
I can't carry anymore.
Another Etanax here. We got an Eth one last time. Eth 5 open socket.
I can't carry anymore.
You got your first Mars yesterday? Nice. Mars is so nice. How many Jarans have I found in D2R? Not many in D2R. Gross. 3 open socket.
Yes.
Join my army of the dead.
I got a
No
SOJ on
beastie.
SSF off Countess today. Before I
What?
got Nagel or Ravenfrost.
Oh my god, I want your guys' SOJs. Not fair. Yeah, they'll just convert to non-ladder. You won't lose your online characters.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Oh wait. Why is this ring mule?
Good day.
Oh, rune mule. I have a dwarf and a Nagel. Tomorrow's the day to build Boazon? Do we have to build a Boazon soon? Okay, we can come back to this guy later. Do I ever do any PvP? A little bit. I've run like I ran a PvP league before. We did a bunch of like Ironmans, all sorts of things like that. I prefer untwinked PvP. I think it's more raw and whatever, and then you're not competing against like JSPers and things. Which there's plenty of people on JSP that are very good duelers, but you know, you don't have to buy into it essentially. Have I ever seen a mule? Sure. Yeah, that's what I like doing, psychedelic. Just roll a good pit seed, straight run from the outer cloister. Is grinding Trav still worth? I mean, I'm enjoying the Trav. We could do that, but I don't know. Going through pits and everything right now feels... You know, it's okay. It's something we could do. It'll take a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I could do this, I could do LK runs, I could do cows, I could do, you know, there's a lot of things that we could do.
I can't.
Yeah, I'll cham the Shaco.
my army of the
Yeah, you can do Geared Hammered
Is
in
solo
versus
declone
Declone.
viable with a geared hammered in or
Yeah.
Ghost Smiter?
No, you should still be fine. You should be able to beat out his regen. In worst case, you can hit him with the prevent monster heal thing and you're good to go. Soul Rune. Like I say, it's almost like going to LK and doing Sirs, and then we cube the Sirs to Burrs, and then we cube the Burrs to Jaw, and then we get Enigma. If we wanted to do it that way, we could. Or if I just want to get a Jaw straight up, because I don't want to cube like that, we could also do that. But that'll take a little bit longer. So, there is still the debate of which way to do it. Ooh, nice. It's worth a nice higher end piece, Norman. Yeah, Sir, Burr, or Jaw technically would get us what we want, but again, it's just, do I want to cube through that, or would I rather have, you know, the Burrs for my infinity?
I am overburdened.
Nice. Farmers is viable. I mean, I'm not gonna give comment on illegal things or things against TOS like that. Burr Ohm for your 15-14. Sounds about right. My 15-15 would probably be 2 to 3 burrs, I was thinking. Well, just if you're selling anything for real money, that's against TOS. All good. So nothing about slave stuff, just, yeah. 20 lifer, but it's plus defense. I mean, hey, 20 lifer is still 20 lifer. Still not bad. How does one sell Diablo 2 items and characters? God, macabre. Sometimes I'm like, I wish I was a little shadier, because man, with as many hours and stuff as I have in Diablo 2. It's technically bannable. Thanks, Stigaloo.
Moo.
Lithium, thank you for the sub. 2 months in a row. Do you think Throwbar will be a better Trav clear item finder? No. Still have both your fingers and toes crossed for Act 6? I mean, so do I. I have no information on it. And they said it's not happening, which I would lean towards believing that's probably not happening. But maybe one day, if D2R continues to do well and everybody's loving it and coming back and whatever stuff, maybe one day they'll be like, let's do Act 6.
I can't. I am
But
overburdened.
The problem is that's such a big commitment to it, because now you're having to create not only new zones and all this, but you have to get story involved, right? So they have to do all of that, which I'm sure trying to add to story is a whole thing. So you have to get a whole nother department and everything approved and involved there. And, you know, so you have to, it's just a lot more design and everything. So, and they have planned to do with D4 and all that. Well, D3 is not canon, right? Something like that. Or is that just we as a community decided it wasn't? Thought there were parts of it that weren't. Honestly, I think just adding Inferno could be amazing. Yeah, just add a 4th difficulty to the game, and it's just like... mobs are even higher leveled. You have 4 affixes on bosses. Maybe make bosses have a little bit more damage in some way. They could do a couple things and just make it disgusting. I think that'd be a fun thing. I mean, the game's already beautiful and hard, but, you know, how would you want them to handle immunities in Inferno? Honestly, probably keep it similar to Hell.
Yes.
Make it even a little bit, a lot more magic immune, so Hammer didn't get nerfed. You're already not fond of immune monsters? Well, lucky for you, every other game doesn't have them. I love immunities in Diablo 2. I think it's a great design that so many creators are too scared to put in because people complain, but it's a fantastic design, and it's one of the reasons this game is really good in my opinion. Oh no, your build can't face roll every single monster in the game. They keep you humble, man. Aggro radius doubled, there you go. Everybody just wants that PoE push button whole screen dead. They hate having to think about what mobs are actually there. I mean, I'd love for them to get guilds working as well. That'd be fun. Yeah, I mean, maybe there's even more immunities in Inferno, and it's really just like designed for group play, you know? That could be fun as well. You're torn between wanting D2R to become PD2 and wanting minimum changes. I think there's a nice in between. I think PD2 has a lot of fun stuff. I mean, there's a lot of greatness in PD2 that I really enjoy. There's also a couple things that I think have gone too far with it. And you know, it's you know, it's a mod, which is fine. It's supposed to, but it goes a bit beyond
I can't carry anymore.
Diablo 2 sometimes, in my opinion.
I am
Gets a little too
overburdened.
far, but still very fun. Still great as a mod. So I think there's definitely an in-between piece that is really solid, you know? Oh god, haste. Uh-huh, Bennett. What I think would be really cool is if they did, you know, like, just like side leagues, you know, kind of like PD2 did there with the crafting league. I think that's a really fun idea.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Great place to kind of test things out and then call it good. Did you miss today's pieing? This isn't a daily thing. You can't just come in here and drop 20 subs and then
Hello.
ask for a pie. $25 subs? My goodness. What about 50 subs? I mean, 50 subs would probably.
I am overburdened.
I do have a price, but. Hey man, I need a house. Darcy needs a new house. He just has spirits right now. Oh yeah, I still have to fix and set up the house fund. Probably gonna have to break it again for this weekend though for Manver stream, so maybe I'll set it up after MVS. Figure it out.
I can't carry anymore.
That is true, Arch.
I can't carry anymore.
We need a house. Yeah. 314 subs. Would you trade the rhyme for 6s if you were able? I'm actually able to do it. The problem is right now my resistances are a little low, so I don't want to make the trade quite yet. I need a little bit more.
Huge Megalodon gifted a tier 1 sub to Twixelpix.
Thank you, Huge, for the gifted sub. It's MVS Manverse stream. Doing your part for the pie.
I can't carry anymore.
Pie at 25.69.
I can't carry anymore.
But then you also have to ask, does Moo Girl even want to pie me in the face? Or does she feel bad and has no desire to do so anymore? Right? We can hear the whip. Wait. Is she whipping? I don't hear anything. Still Her laughter haunts me. Tal armor is great, honestly. I don't have Tal armor right now, but I don't believe she did.
Move. 2 months of this stuff? Sheesh.
Sheesh. Sexy, thank you. Darcy in the fire suit was adorable. What does Llama main? I play a lot of Source. Okay amount of Barb. Little bit of Necro. I like Poison Necro. Zon, medium. Paladin, I've played tons, of course. Everybody's played tons. I probably main Source overall now. And tons of awful builds. Will Darcy play a part in MVS? How? How would Darcy be a part of MVS? I don't have any thoughts currently. I mean, I've played a lot of every character. I definitely have like a couple thousand hours at least of every character. It's just I've got more in, you know, Sorceress, Paladin, Barb, and Zon. Random tickles. Darcy pets llama. I have to play with one hand while I scratch her on the other with the other hand. You're the tank druid main? Oh god. Oh dear, Fuss. Darcy sits in lap for 5 minutes and plays. Tiny paw replaces tiny hand. We could do, maybe we'll do Darcy plays. I've got a little tiny hand somewhere. Nova ES source, the new thing. Yeah, I think a lot of people will. I think Nova source will be really fun. Uh, 1076 is gorgeous. Wow, that's perfect, right? More people are probably gonna want life than faster run walk, but you'll definitely find some Zons and stuff that'll want the faster run walk there. So probably a good High Rune or two. Don't know the exact price, but don't trade that for cheap. It's perfect. Source wasn't great for PvE in your experience? Oh man, she's fantastic. Darcy changes her bandana. Cute.
I can't carry anymore.
Darcy Llama Swap. Oh, I hate that one, Lord. 12 ED, 9 max, 2 mana per kill, 10 ED. I mean, yeah, hammered ins are just gross. They're so good.
I am overburdened.
Okay. They're just... You just pop on a couple spirits, a Shaco or a lore helm even if you want. I mean, you can put, yeah, a whiz pike and a spirit paladin shield. I mean, it takes so little to get a hammered that just rolls everything. Washington Commanders bookkeeping scandal? Wait, what happened now with the Commanders? I mean, Snyder's just the biggest. He's a terrible human being.
I can't carry anymore.
So I'm not surprised there's more stuff. They didn't pay visiting teams their dues. Of course they didn't.
I can't.
I mean, look. I doubt most any of the owners of NFL football teams are good people. But man, he is the worst of the worst, you know. Is this a threat? I mean, Fist of Heaven can crush the chaos, but the problem is it doesn't crush everywhere. It's not bad though. Like, I did that playthrough and it was still okay. And I actually think the best Fist of Heavens build is still not pure Fist of Heavens, but like a Fist of Heavens hammered in or something, you know? A half and half combination.
I can't carry anymore.
Foden on bail runs, also great. PB and J. Whoa! Juicy. If only they were pally combats. Blackberry jelly. Why do most guides recommend all stats to vitality? Because that's just kind of how the game works. I mean, it's just more strength doesn't really do anything for your character besides wearing gear. More dexterity doesn't really do much unless you're going for a max block build. More energy is pretty pointless. Or you're a Boazon might use more dexterity or something. But
I am overburdened.
for most builds, it's just jamming life is nice. Is Fire Druid better than Wind Druid? I don't know if it'll be better, but it'll be fun in its own way. Probably just have to find one born if you're not using Socket Quest. Oh, I dream about Diablo 2 all the time. Probably once or twice a week. Lots of Diablo dreams. I dream I find things. I dream all sorts of stuff. Where? Ow. It's all hairy. You hate video game dreams? I've dreamt that I've found High Rune so many times.
I am overburdened.
Thursday is the patch. So, 2 days. I dreamt about Mang songs a lot of times as well back then. They're rare for sure, Says. Not crazy rare, but they're decently rare for... They are. Do we have a time Thursday for the update? Yeah, there's a scheduled maintenance from like 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. PDT or something. They have like a 6-hour window. So my assumption is 4 p.m. PDT is when we're getting 2.4 launch? No Vorb hybrid? I think it'll be okay. Nah, Ubers doesn't give experience anymore for the leveling like it did before. They patched that out a while ago. Uber leveling was very silly. Thanks, Icodon.
2.4 will only be 0.6 from Diablo 3. Can't wait.
Gross. Why do I always eat when playing? Because I'm a human who has to eat food. Would like to eat some pie? I'm okay, thanks. I think we've had enough pie for a while, right? Mr. Lama, why do you always breathe when you play D2R? It's a good question.
Join my army of the dead.
Good thing you have the map on. Wouldn't want to get lost.
It's a good point. Let's just have it.
I can't carry
I don't know if we'll ever get another act. I mean, it wouldn't just be another act. I'm pretty sure we would get, like, a whole expansion or something, you know? And for that to happen, they're just... You know, that'd be something that would take a while. And they're already doing Diablo 4. So. Oh, Iris. I don't think they do a new character, actually. I think 7 characters is already a ton here. But I think they would maybe do a Act 6 with some changes. Expansion. If they were to ever do anything like that. But that's nothing that I think they're even looking at right now, you know? That's probably something that somebody has floated one time in a meeting brainstorm. And they were like, okay, sure, Jim. Nice save. Jim's in my dev team. Exclamation mark gear. Lumco. Come on, man. Where's my jaw? WoW Classic didn't get any new content despite its success? Sure it did.
Hello.
They were gonna release the expansion to WoW Classic, right? Burning Crusade, yeah. And Frozen Throne's coming up soon.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, it's actually the most amazing lack of creativity I've ever seen in my life. Like it's insane. yet the most brilliant for business. Brilliant or sad? I'm not sure. I mean, they literally have World of Warcraft. Then they went to Burning Crusade. Then they went to Wrath of Lich King. Then Cataclysm. Then Mist. And this was kind of like the height, I feel like, of World of Warcraft, right? And there was Warlords of Draenor. Then they had Shadowlands. And they had Battle for Azeroth. And they had Cataclysm. We stopped mid-mist. Yeah, I feel like it was like right around here was oh wait, Legion. Sorry. Legion. And then we had Cataclysm. So they literally just like went like this, and they got all the way, and they were like, let's just start the circle over again. And so now they're just doing it here. Oh, wait. Sorry, not Cataclysm. Yeah. Legion is what goes there. They literally just decided, let's just add. Let's just go here. Let's just re-release the same game. So they've done this, and now they're going to release this.
Moo?
Daddy Bezos subs again.
I mean, what? Yeah, I mean, this is like, I think this is the favorite time of people. And I think the game really continued until around here. And then after Mist, and even somewhat during Mist, it really just kind of started dying. Like, people held on until Mist of Pandaria. And then they just kind of dropped. Wait. Hold on, I think I have this order wrong. Shadowlands is the last one that came out, right? Yeah, there we go. Now I got the order right.
Join my army of the
Hard to remember.
Dark Age of Camelot was the best MMORPG ever.
Join my army of the dead.
Does anyone else see an empty plate of spaghetti with meatballs rolling on the floor with this drawing?
Mortimer, Mad Scratch Fever, Icardon, and Janowski, thank you. Shut out. You didn't like when all your gear you got in vanilla became worthless? Yeah. I mean, that happens with a lot of expansions and a lot of things, right? Even Diablo 2, you know. Give you the new grind. Bombastic with 10 gifted subs! Wow.
I am overburdened.
Thank you so much, Bombastic. My goodness. Mwah. 12 out of 50 subs for Pi. That was... Wow. It's ridiculous. Yeah, sorry, very confusing painting. Oh, sorry, that was World of Warcraft and all of the expansions. We were just laughing at how they just re-released the whole game. Or they're just in the process of working through re-releasing the entire game. The whole point of release is because vanilla WoW is like Diablo 2. If you could only play the latest Diablo, imagine that. I mean, I'm just saying if they release like Diablo 2 1.0, I think a lot of people would be like, no. Now, if they released 1.07, I think you would actually have a few people that would be excited and that would get some love. Or 109, yeah. I think 107 or 109 could get some love from some people. But, yeah, there'd just be like a patch or 2 patches.
Good day.
Would D1 Resurrected be good? I mean, they kind of put it into D3 a little bit and called it that. I mean, Diablo 1 is absolutely an amazing game. It doesn't hold up the same way that Diablo 2 does. And even if they resurrected it and gave it some of the quality of life and stuff to help it out, they have to be careful because there's, you know, it's like that would take away from the game almost a little bit, right?
If it went back to 1.0, the damage boost from Cloak of Shadows.
No. Yeah, I've played through Diablo 1 a few times. Never drunk message people or the oh. That's nice, Vince. So yeah, it's like if you put a run button in Diablo 1, I think it actually ruins the game a little bit. So much of the fear of Diablo 1 is trying to walk away from a mob that is the same speed as you. And just going, ah! Or the smith chasing you and you just being unable to get away, you know? If you can now run, it's like, that really actually takes away a lot of that, you know, piece of the game. So much of the fear. Run away from Lyric, yeah, like. So, or the Butcher, sorry, not Smith, Butcher. And even just, you know, having to drag the potions into your potion slot from your inventory. It's like annoying, but like the game is just built to be hard, not have a lot of quality of life, and every single piece of it makes it that much scarier and harder as you're freaking out trying to open your inventory and click your potions and do all this stuff. I mean, it's just like, the game does such a great job of just making you fearful. So, but it, you know, it doesn't hold up in a way that, to me, you know, I want to play it all the time, but I love the experience for what it is. I'm one Sarun short. I wanted to cube up.
Make a dungeon in D2R that is D1 remake that has what you said about monsters having the extra affixes.
Oh, jeez. Screw the harpies in D1, bro. Those harpies are rough. Same with the knights, man. And I mean, I love where they stopped D1 and just started going to D2. I think it was just great. Everything about it was just really great. I think the D1 to D2 like transition and everything about it is just it's just peak game development time. That was when everything was, so many things were good. Waiting for Pez to announce the ladder delay. No. That's when it was Blizzard North, yeah. Very different. Yeah, I played Torchlight. 1, 2, 3, and Infinite. I think 2 is still my favorite. Crouchy. I think a lot of people have at this point. This build will be the Icy Veins Berserk Barbarian. Death Fathom is a fantastic find. Always love it. Though sad if you roll like 15%.
Impossible.
Job on my side. Hope so. You rolled 16? Well, it's not 15. Oh, that'd be sick huge. Oh yeah, I mean, it's still more damage, even at 15%. Honestly, I don't feel like they need to make it 5-5 for the Hydra. My biggest change that I would make if I were lead designer of this is I would change Hydra to only have a single synergy. And it would just be Fire Bolt at 6%. Because Hydras only shoot Fire Bolts anyways. Why are we buffing Fireball and putting more there? Like Hydra doesn't need to have 2 synergies. I think because you also have Fire Mastery. So now it's Fire Bolt, Fireball, Hydra, Fire Mastery, 80-point dedication. That's a lot. I think you do 6% boost from Firebolt. That's the only synergy. You get rid of Fireball. Now it becomes better in that like side slot. And then you can have enough points for running your other things as well. Right, you can run that Nova build, you can run that Frozen Orb, whatever it is, and it fits better in there. But otherwise, I don't think it needs to go back to the 5-5. That was almost too much damage. Like it already is buffed pretty well at 3-3. Now there's booties is nice. Well, they also made the big thing is they got rid of the cast speed on it, which was huge. No, Fat Bear. If you re-roll it, it'll just re-roll everything on it, so. Yeah, a few people have done those runs, Foz. I forget the exact name of it. It's usually pretty long. 10, 11, 12 hours, something like that.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Big fan of the reduced cooldowns, no global cooldowns. Yeah, I mean, in an era where every game nowadays just keeps adding more and more cooldowns. I mean, 7 characters through hell is just a long time, Fuzz, even with sharing of the gear between them. Slash and Stash, that's the name. I couldn't remember. Thank you, Joshiver. In an era where every single game ARPG keeps adding cooldowns and making the game worse, in my opinion, them removing cooldowns was very welcome. Ooh.
Daddy Bozo's bucks in your pocket.
Daddy Bozos. Yeah, Zod's useful.
I am overburdened.
Normal through hell? Oh my god. 7 characters back to back normal through hell is probably like 40 hours or something. Only normal takes, let me say, probably 10 to 12 is maybe even more for some people. I think Jim was like 14. Sorry, Arv.
I'm a hardcore player. You stress me so much at near 1 horsepower roll.
Well, when I play hardcore, I play safer, so just know this is my softcore play. Is my stuff overpowered? I think it's good powered. But yeah, every single character through hell would be wild. Llama NFT when I got 20k USD to spend. I mean, just donate it to the stream instead, you know. Did I miss a GC? Dang. Sharing gear between characters. The hell slash and stash. Another barb combat GC. Let's do the math really fast. Let's do the math. So using the new times, we probably have properties, notepad. I mean, so we have Paladin, Barbarian, Druid, Sorceress, Amazon, Necromancer, and who am I missing? Pally Barbara, Sorceress, Amazon, Assassin. But if we can share gear across, but it's not going to be perfect runs. So let's say Necro is like 6, and that's probably high. We'll start at the high spots, and then we'll go down. Barbarian's just going to be a nightmare, probably. I'm just going to go 9. That's going to be high there. Okay, so this is the high range, I would say. So this is 19, 29. That's 40 hours to the high range. And the low range, I would say, take an hour off each of them. So that'd be 33 hours. So there's still some good speed, but the problem is the damage. You're still needing experience. You know. Now, I feel like it should be players X just for the sake of time, which would help it for sure. Should be less than 20 hours. I'm saying through hell. Barb goes fastest, singer with dual spirits. Yeah, but I mean, 4 plus helm. Where am I getting that? Because yeah, we take away the need for having to, you know, get everything from the Countess and everything, which does allow us to move further, faster with some of the characters. Barb is still going to be slow because he's going to be Barb until 30. But at least I can maybe have found some runes for him to make some of his gear to help him out a little bit. Maybe I find some crushing blows somewhere. It's a lot. It's a lot to do for that one. I mean, I think if you really get good, you're doing 30 hours. You know? And that's still longer than any stream I've ever done. So that's the other problem is, how do you... Now you're not only doing that, but think about trying to, like, speedrun at 29 hours. You know? Exhaustion has set in. So breaking it up into 2 days of like 20 hours of pop is probably not a bad way to do it. subathon theme has been decided.
I can't carry anymore.
Keep the cam on Darcy, do a sleep stream. One day for each difficulty. That could also be a thing. All characters do normal, all characters do nightmare, all characters do hell. One day each. Nightmare day will be pretty short probably. Though some characters will want to do more leveling and stuff. That's actually interesting. It's a 3-day run where first day is everything through normal, second day is everything through nightmare, third day is everything through hell. And we're probably looking at 10 hours each day, 11 hours, 12 hours each day. Ugh. That is the way to do it though. I did a slash and stash one time. Well, I didn't stash. I just did a slash. I just did every character through normal way back when. Took like 17 hours or something.
I am overburdened.
Imagine saying Hell Ancient 7 times in one day. Yeah. It's rough. You know, it's also rough not having used your Twitch Prime sub when it's available to you. Does not auto-renew. Don't be a sorry sucker getting scammed out by Daddy Bezos as you're sitting there holding on to free money. Click that button and check if you have it for free today. You can use it here, you can use it somewhere else. Just make sure you use it. Fight the power.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Uber equip an Act 2 mercenary for everybody as you go. It's probably not a bad idea. Though, you know, requirements of the gear will definitely be tough. But maybe even just making a malice or something could be nice for some of the characters. Exactly, Grouchy. Well, Daddy Bozo always wins. But you can lessen his winning. Don't let him win more. Definite perk, Frodo. Yep, Enigma is all we need. Maybe we'll do some Hell Cows. That sounds fun. Plenty of time, Grouchy. Oh, for sure, Sergeant. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so I need to move this over. Maybe High Lords? I don't even think I need to move High Lords over, honestly. I think it's just those two things. And my Annie, if I had one! Okay.
The Order welcomes you.
No Jai yet. Do a repair really fast.
Good to see you.
Yeah, we got 2 Titans, 2 Spirits.
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
Hey Stone, how you doing? Come on. Would higher make a difference? I mean, it's very, very minimal. The ED on it. I mean, pick character for ladder, make a short video on the stuff I'm looking for. We sometimes have stuff like that. It's always a different small different things, but a lot of stuff is still gonna be the same that I'm looking for, you know. Definitely in your head sized. Hey, level up.
I need mana.
Okay, let's get away from that king. Kikushi, thank you for the sub. I'm not killing any lightning res stuff. I need to get my silk weaves on. That'd actually be really nice. And we never have mana issues again. Where are any runes, man? Steel driver. Nice. Hate him. Did we get Jaw? Not yet. Still searching. Ooh, nice. Don't do it. Where are you at, Ja? Where are you at, Ja? Where are you at? Any runes? No runes, man. 1 to 1800. Oh, Skylar, thank you for the Prime sub. Fire Druid will probably actually be pretty decent against cows, to be honest. Down with Daddy Bezos. Fight the power. Hiding very well, I agree. Hide and seek world champion, man. Dang Jarun. Just hold them for now, Mythnic. Maybe I'll have something later with it.
Yes?
They're changing looting zones. Yeah, I've made a video on that and why it's not as big of a deal as some people are thinking it is.
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
No, it's just most people aren't going to be in those zones. It just doesn't... 99% of people, it's not the place for them to farm. Plus, a lot of them aren't even better than the current zones anyway, so... But there's still, like... It'll be fun. Like, I'll enjoy it. But most people shouldn't be farming everywhere that I'm farming unless they're doing, like, grails and stuff. But it is nice. It's still nice. Like, it's a very welcome change. A lot of people just think it's going to change, like, everybody's farming spots. It's like, for the majority of people, just doing Mephisto runs is going to be the biggest benefit of your time.
Join my army of the dead.
I'm missing so many good things offline, and Meth, Andy just aren't cutting it. Should I MF hell cows, or cube everything up to a loaf of reef and cup? Silk weaves, Iraq, 2 ND titans, tall armor, HOZ, that type of thing.
I mean, a lot of those can still be found from Hell Mephisto, which is where I would farm if I was looking for that stuff. That would be my recommendation. Ouch! Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of cows. Should have went for the full pot? I know, I was trying to be greedy. Save my full potion. Oh boy. We need cows not on our body. Ah! Whew. Now to find grief, I would probably do LK runs. Or cows. You want to try there. Or the low rune. Honestly, I should just get Valkyrie so this piece makes something. I think I was actually working towards it before. I just forgot. Yeah, LK is not great for low rune drop. That's the only, like, problem with it. You're better off finding 2 ohms and cubing them, honestly. That's what I did for mine, I'm pretty sure. I think on players 5 there's a couple iterations that'll have it, but players 7 I don't think you can even get low rune from the chest. If I'm not mistaken, something like that. Or there's like 1 maybe, it's very low. I'd have to look at all the combinations again for the player counts. Good way to get chipped amethyst. Normal catacombs. Players 8 and just pop all of the chests down there. Also, the normal tombs are a decent place. Killing everything and popping poppables. Yeah, they're kind of hidden online in random places. But yeah, just go for 2 runes. Probably the best bet to get it. Being it? No, it's a single player. Ja, where are you at? Good class to start single player. I mean, it depends what you mean exactly by start. You have no single players. I mean, sorceress is honestly a lot of characters. Probably not Barb exactly, but really a lot of choices. Start with Barb, regret everything, and then go source. That works. For sure, brothers. Yeah, it's a great time. Always recommend it.
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
Should have been players 3, I believe. Might go players 5. I don't think I've seen a single rune yet from the cows. Wild. 2 cow runs, not a single rune.
Good day.
Go to players 5. Got a pull rune? Nice. I have peace on right now with +2 skills. Am I ready for ladder? Oh yeah. Honestly, I might make a video about what is ladder because a lot of people actually don't seem to know. I feel like we've had a surprising number of questions about what is the ladder and how does it work and will I lose my characters? If we break up with ladders, there's step. All right, that's gross. We should do a video on it. People are scared and confused. Yeah. Why it's a ladder?
3 months, 6 more, and we have a child toddler.
Can't wait for our baby. Thank you, Sig. Let me check something real fast. Why is climbing your hobby? Why not just use a ladder? Fair point. Climbing a ladder is a thing, though. So. It's a combination.
No.
High Rune, so close. we need a vote. Yes or no to goatee. Seeing a lot of yeses. What does Moo Girl think of it? She joked about shaving it yesterday, so I think she likes it, but she was just joking. Shaving the dog.
Join my army.
It is easier to clean pie off one's face without a goatee. Just speculating.
This is true. However, I believe no more pies is in order. Finally an Eth rune at least and stuff. Something for runes. Thanks for dropping some runes. Oh boy. Oh, Vex Rune. Hello. Hello. Not quite a job, but not the end of the world. Can make a Hodo or something later. We found Ko, Vex, and Thal. Alright, so now we can do Vex, Vex into an Ohm into a Low into a Sir into a Burr, Sir into a Burr into a Jaw. And then we can make Enigma. And all it takes is every single High Rune that we have except for 2 ohms. Was that the most painful thing you guys could ever witness in your life? Man.
Greetings.
That would be a little painful. Could have already done it with the 2 times goals. I mean, we're actually good now because we have the lows. Because I have 2 ohms to the low, lows to the sirs to 2 burrs, and we'd be good. So I don't even have to touch my vexes. Just this, all of this right here. Ohm, low, sir, burr. All of this is enough for Enigma. It's only 7 High Runes.
Join my army of the dead.
I think we just witnessed the writing of Llama Rap number 3.
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
That's how it works. And then we just do Jaw, Ist, Burr, and we'll have it done.
Yes?
Inferno would do it. He's a madman. We'd do it, and then the first mob we'd go out and kill would drop a Jaw Rune right after. It only hurts for a second. I mean, it would be nice. I do still want a Nihilist, though, as well. I kind of want to go just do that Nightmare and Dario farming on a Sorceress, just really fast to go get a Annie. No, it doesn't matter how many TPs are in the book. It's an old Diablo legend that it actually has an effect.
No.
Whew. What's Nightmare and Dario good for? SOJ. Try and just target farm it, you know. And we're getting a lot of unique rings at Trav though, so one of them has to roll SOJ eventually, right? Just impatient. That's all. That's all. Just impatient. You found 430 Nagels? Nice. It does have to roll. It's like if you're at a casino and you're playing roulette and it's rolled 12 reds in a row, you're telling me there's not a higher chance that black is gonna roll now? Y'all crazy. Yeah, if somebody can perma him, that'd be good if there's a mod. I got a minor in math. Pretty sure I know. In Oklahoma, right? Well, yeah. That doesn't mean anything. Why you ask it like that? Wow, 365 defense Dust Shroud. Is that like as low as it goes? It's a terribly low defense.
No.
Terrible base. $361 to $467. Yeah, I mean that's gross. Do I need another white monarch? Probably not. Wow, 2 monarchs right next to each other. Oh my god. Wow, binary. Go Cowboys! I mean, what do we have? We have a mage plate, 243. So I might as well just use this. Honestly.
Join my army of the dead.
Oklahoma is so terrible. The government never figured out a reason to kick the Native Americans out after they forced them to live there.
Wow, that is some truth. Oklahoma is so bad, this is where they sent them. The Trail of Tears ended there. They were just like, alright, that's good enough. Nice, 7% MF small charm, that's big. Why use the mage plate? Lower strength requirement. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Nice stick. Let's mute this and do this. What's up YouTube, Mr. LMSC here, and today we're going to talk about what is the ladder? Because this is surprisingly a question I get from a lot of people in my chat, and I guess for a lot of newcomers, people who have just joined the community maybe, people who haven't played in a very long time and have forgotten any and all of that, they're just not 100% certain. And so they're like, why is everybody excited for this ladder that's coming up on the 28th? Remember, 2.4 is dropping on the 14th, and then the ladder is dropping on the 28th. And here we'll talk a little bit about what it is. So I will pop to this, and I'll open up a little notepad or paint, because y'all know I love me some paint. Why is this not working now? Did stab it. I hate it when it does this. There we go. There we go. Now paint. You saw nothing. Everything was working perfectly. And it's massive. For some reason. Perfect. Maybe we should restart this one. This one seems a little scuffed. Let's restart it. What's up YouTube, Mr. LMSC here, and today we're going to talk about what is the ladder in Diablo 2. A lot of people are confused by this, or they're just new to the community, they haven't played in a long time, they never understood it, whatever it is, but I actually get this question a decent amount in my chat, so I figure let's go ahead and talk about it right now, just to explain a little bit to everybody of what it is. So the first thing I'll just say is the ladder is like a season, right? So it's essentially the restart of what you have online, and we'll use paint right here to kind of show it. So we'll start with the ladder, and then we'll have non-ladder down here. This is beautiful handwriting, I know. Okay, so basically what happens is whenever there's the start of a ladder, all of the characters that previously were in a ladder, or in this case in Diablo 2 weren't in a ladder, in Diablo 2 Resurrected because this is the first time, will go down here. So let's just draw a little stick figure, right? And this will be all of your tunes. So if you're sitting there saying, when this ladder comes, am I going to lose all of my characters? The answer is no, right? This guy will be level, 91. This will be your level 8. This will be your level 1 mule, whatever it is, right? But all of them are going to be down here. So they move to what's called the non-ladder. And this is just anything that's not on the ladder, basically. This will be the sum of everything. Okay? Then, what happens with the ladder is it's the start of a new season. So there's going to be nobody on it at the very start. There's going to be no interaction with any non-ladder characters, anything like that. So why people really like it is it's a fresh start, right? Everybody, as soon as that ladder launches, creates their character, and they're all going to create their level 1 character, right? That doesn't look like a 1, just there you go. They're all going to create their level 1 characters, and so we all start like this. Nobody has Enigma, nobody has Shaco, nobody has any of that stuff, right? This is all just going to be everybody with their level 1s, and we're all just going to race and try and be the first people to kill Baal and do whatever things. At the same time, there's also going to be a leaderboard. That'll be a ladder leaderboard, and you'll have it for hardcore, softcore, classic, hardcore, and softcore as well. So there's 4 leaderboards technically, and those leaderboards will have the rankings of everybody, right? So this will be like Mr. Llama SC, is level 96, Gymnasium, level 95. Insert person is level 95, you know. Teo is level 54. Whatever it is, right? This is all just going to be on the ladder. And, you know, this is all just going to be on the ladder right there. And so basically, you can race to try and get as much experience as you possibly can. And try and be first level 99 if you want, or whatever it is. And it's all just going to be kind of like a fun thing. Now, you don't have to participate in this ladder race over here to have the fun of it, because again, what's really enjoyable about the ladder, at least to me, is that it's a fresh start, and so everything resets, right? Once again, there is no enigma. There is none of this. So all of a sudden, a lot of these items that normally, you know, later on in a season become worthless. Oh, I found some 29 chances, right? It's like, just throw it away and trash it. You know, nobody cares. At the start of a ladder, people want those 29 chances because that's an upgrade. Everything is an upgrade pretty much at the start. So it really becomes fun because everybody's looking for those things. The first Jaw Rune and Burr Rune, everybody freaks out about because that's huge, and, you know, all of this stuff. So it really makes it a lot of fun. Yeah, Mage Fist are worth a lot. Like, everything that you can use to gear up, even those small, silly items, are really great and super fun to go ahead and find. There's no beef, you guys. I love Dobrunsky. It's a joke. My goodness. So basically, this will happen, and the ladder is currently going to be 4 months long. Okay? And at the end of the 4 months, you'll have your characters, and let's say this guy is level 96, and this guy ended up at level 54, and this guy's level 1, and whatever. All of these characters, at the end of the 4 months, will move down into the non-ladder pool, and then it'll be the same thing over again, where a new ladder will start, and everybody will be level 1 again. And it'll be the exact same thing right there, where once again, this will all refresh as well. And so, you know, now it's a new ladder. Right? Right, whatever. Does that make you guys happier? Right? It'll be the same thing right there. And once again, you'll have the exact same piece where at the end of this ladder, at the end of those 4 months, all of these characters will move down into the non-ladder pool, and then you'll create new characters up here. And so it'll be every single season, you'll get the new characters up in this space right here that you're creating, and everything from there drops down into the non-ladder, where now all of these characters can interact, right? So these characters have no interaction. That does not happen. But all of these characters down here can interact together. Now, the last thing I want to talk about it is they do have ladder exclusive rune words. And this is going to be something that we'll also see move down. So for instance, at the start, I think they're going to have Obsession, Wisdom, Flickering Flame. What's the next one? Whatever it is. Plague. That one actually might be down there already. So I don't know if that's there. Mist. I'm not sure if Plague and Pattern are going to start in non-ladder. But basically, these rune words will only be allowed to be made in ladder. But as soon as this ladder ends, they will actually move down into non-ladder as well and become rune words that everybody can make. And then during the next ladder, we'll have these characters. There's going to be new rune words, they said. So this will be rune word. And it'll be the same deal where these new rune words can only be made in the ladder. But as soon as that ladder ends, all of this will move down into, All of this will move down into the non-ladder as well, and then you'll be able to make these rune words down here, and it'll rinse and repeat. Now, they didn't say there's going to be new rune words every single time in the ladder, but that is just something to note right there for it. And that pretty much is what a ladder is. The last thing that I want to talk about, and I'm not sure if this is actually still true in D2R, but if we bring up this right here, let me go into properties, ladder characters, and I want to find the piece. Ladder games offer a more challenging type of gameplay than players will find in normal games. Monster AI speeds have been increased, reaction times increased for ladder, nightmare, and hell games. Basically, every monster acts like a super unique. So, it does beg the question of, has this converted over to regular Diablo 2, or to Diablo 2 Resurrected as well, where ladder is actually going to be more difficult than non-ladder? And that is a question that I don't know yet, because we don't have a ladder yet. So that's something a lot of people didn't know existed, was that it was more challenging. And so we'll see. We'll see if they also increase the difficulty there as well. But that is a question to be asked. So, anyways, that is what ladder is. I hope that helps and explains it a little bit for some of you guys, because some people just don't seem to know, and they're just confused. And even if you say it's like a new season, they're like, but why are these what happens to my old characters and all that stuff? So hopefully that is helpful and you guys learned a little bit. GG. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Peace, YouTube. Everybody say bye to YouTube.
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
Yeah, I'd actually have to ask the devs if they are doing that. If ladder's going to be more difficult. I swear to God, Bereaver. Tricks, Diablo, Trues, find out get high runes for non-ladder profit. That's right. Combat Wombat and Bereaver, thank you guys very much. Why don't I just slack them right now? I should slack you for asking that. Chat like, oh! No. That's true. It'll immortalize you. Hi, Nemo. New no merc build. Yeah, too lazy for mercenary build. Oh boy. Oh, I should have Valkyrie. This is nasty with this. Holy freeze, I don't like it. When are the patch notes? I don't know. I mean, it feels like they might just be coming on Thursday itself, right? I don't have beef with Jabrunski. We should make a video together. X from cows, yeah. We've played together before. Whee. All room. Before what? Before today. Am I a Stranger Things fan? Yeah, it's enjoyable. 3,000 circlets video? I did not see that one. 3,000, good lord. I'm always down for some more rapping. You don't like tan? It is coarse and rough. Ooh, studded leather. That's a new piece. Let's go, baby. Cow Kings. New Grail item. Yeah, Cow King's armor. Very cool.
I need a key.
I need a key. Wasn't even thinking about it, but I'm like, oh wait, yeah, I do need to find those on this grail. Bow. 700 runs, still no armor. Ouch. Ouchie, ouch. Mr. Llama doesn't like Canadians? What? I got some wild ideas. Rune. I don't like Canadian weather. I'll agree to that. 2.4 PvE tier list, yeah. But first we need to see what's changing. They might like nerf or buff some things, you know? You take that back. Bro, I hate the cold. Ouch. Increasing the character limit? God, I really hope they do it. I'm gonna be so sad if they don't. That needs to happen so badly. I say I would even happily pay for it. Like,
Nice llama. I came as soon as I heard you were doing a duo mixtape with Ja Rule today.
thanks, Stevie. Oh, I love the Cow King set. It's actually a really fun set. Beautiful Cow King's hide. Eh. Yeah. $16 characters per account? What do you mean? We get 20 right now. I just want to have 100.
Hey Mr. Llama, do you ever get tired of people on stream asking the same questions over and over? Also, what class will you be playing for ladder start?
It's great questions. Paladin? Source? Something like that. Oh wait, it's on players 5. I was like, man, it's hard. Yeah, we'll see with stuff coming out here soon. I feel like there's 5,000 videos to be made for different things and guides to write. Drax and Hawes? Mephisto, probably. Llama not impressed. Michaela Maroney emote. I feel like we already have one, kinda, right? The next fastest character? I mean, fastest for what? My hungry yawns, yeah. Hey, Drowsy. Yeah, I think some people really like that, Chad. Chaos, Trav, Mephisto, Bale, Pindle. It's a lot of stuff. Many of those areas will have different characters be better. When I make my 2.4 list, I'll kind of discuss
I can't carry it.
where each character is kind of good. Generally psychedelic, yeah. Like I say, I think I'll go Paladin because I'm gonna probably try and go for first 99 here. So I think Paladin will be safer.
No.
Thank you, Sood. Oof. Man, it hurts.
I am overburdened.
Fist our way to 99. Of course. 80% gold find max on boots? Yeah. Probably DB.
I can't carry anymore.
It's gonna be a lot. Will you upgrade that armor to Enigma? Yes. I'm excited to see if they're gonna actually put even more balance changes. I'll probably just give it over to my smiter, David, and then use him. Though my Amazon with Charge Strike would also probably be fine. Let's see, Firewall starts to make a comeback. Yeah. Creeper's terrible, DV. Not possible. Now one of the spear skills always hits, I believe, as well. Impale. Yeah, you're still good without Infinity. I mean, you'll be fine there. I was just doing Hell Cows players 5 right there without Infinity. It's pretty easy.
I am overburdened.
Not optimized gear either. It's definitely something that, yeah, if you've never done before, it's a little scary because if you brick it, then you've lost your SOJ, which would suck. Just one SOJ for declone in single player. Online, oh, it's like 1,000 people were saying it seemed like from testing, something like that. Yeah, it's just P1. The worst geared smiter can still do it. Shoots even orange peanut. Thank you for the sub.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore. Impossible. I am overburdened.
Tough on DB. Yeah, Hammerden can do declone. Like, a lot of characters can kill declone. Good. COH is generally something I don't recommend as a first spur rune use. Like, there's very few characters that you're gonna run COH on, whereas Fortitude and Enigma you'll run way more. It's a good point, Cake. I don't think you can cheese him anymore. Yeah, Fort only costs a low rune. It's really cheap. Okay. Let's get rid of our 3% MF. CTA is probably a mandatory top 3 rune word to craft, yeah. Unless you're just playing like Barb. But if you want to play any other character, you'll want to have a CTA. Exclamation mark gear, but additionally, if you go to this link, this will give you some more options.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
I love Poison Necro. Cows Poison Necro is super fun. But honestly, it's good in a lot of places. Thursday or Friday we will. Grouchy. Spirit's top 3 as well, yeah. Gink. No, G-Clone won't spawn in Andy's chamber. Has to be where like Shank is or Rakanishu or those sorts of mobs. Didn't they buff the way D-Clone spawns? What do you mean? Yeah, but he would spawn over Isual. So there's no mob to get there.
Greetings.
Oh yeah, they just changed how he spawns, so now you don't have to do all the IP hunting stuff. So it's just a nicer experience now. Global. April 14th seemed far away? It's only 2 sleeps away. Now April 28th, that seems far away. You wonder how frequently we'll see any Diablo walk the earth now? Probably less. I mean, before, Diablo walked the earth because people would sell SOJs as a group, and then they could get everybody onto those servers, so then they could collect all of the annies and profit from it, essentially. But now, it doesn't work that way anymore. Shoot us. So it definitely begs the question, who's gonna sell SOJs now? Because it's not profitable a lot of times, you know? Oh my god. 120. Rip. So unless, like, people are... I mean, somebody could hoard a bunch of SOJs. Ooh, speaking of SOJ. And maybe try and do something with it, you know? But even then, it's like you have to have like 1,000 or something, so... And then everybody gets Annie, so it's really like power of the people, but streamer communities will have to push for it, but even that's going to be hard, you know? We'll need a lot of people with a lot of SOJs together. Come on!
Good day.
Hate this game. Curse of the Nagel.
I am overburdened.
So I don't know. It'll be curious.
Moo?
Thanks, Bow. But I mean, if we could get like, you know, a few hundred people with hundreds and hundreds of SOJs together, or 1,000 SOJs, we could mass sell all of the SOJs and try and spawn a declone for everybody, so everybody gets Annie. In 4 months, though, yeah, I mean, that'll be tough. It definitely feels difficult.
I am overburdened.
The guy who doesn't sell? Well, my thought is I'll just collect all of the SOJs at that time. So then all of the SOJs get sold. But collecting 1,000 SOJs is not easy, you know? Like before it was much easier. $51 times 75 another? Wait, really? I thought it was way more. I sold like 150 and it didn't even change the message one time. So this is, I can have 400 and something SOJs in there. Fire Fleece. Darn it, not death.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, so we'll just have to do a big stream event with a lot of people. Unless it is less now. 1620 G-Bane. Not bad. Um, nah, it'd take way too long, bench.
Good day.
Oh, this is not a fun puzzle to solve now. Crap. Alright, we're almost there. Whew. Whew. Tetris World Champion. All I want is a simple jaw rune. Is that too much to ask for?
I am overburdened.
I guess so. Why does that make it easier to farm SOJs? Any stars today? No, we got Vex. And a 7MF small charm. So not like upset by it by any means. Like the shirt? Thank you. Shield's just rhyme shield right now. Why is the barb always a mule? You do it too? Well, it's because if you really wanted, you could put 2 weapons on him if you ever level him up. And he has higher strength and dexterity and stuff, so it allows him to wear a couple of items that some other characters couldn't wear. So, technically, if you're muling and totally using the mule, he's a slightly better candidate. But, I think for a lot of people, they also just think he looks like he could do more. But yeah, Muleman maxing was the actual reason. Ouch. Stupid enchants conviction auras. Exclamation mark gear. I really need to buff my cold res. 26 cold res hurts a lot.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened. I can't carry.
May. Two times Alder's boots. How many trap runs have I done in my life? Oh, you know. You know. Thank you, Bow1680, for that sub, by the way. 50s, 49s. It's almost really nice. They didn't change Berk's synergies, did they? Or Berserk? Hal and Battle Orders. Still the same. Or was it? It was Shout and Battle Orders maybe before, was it? Okay, yeah. They changed it in 2.4.
Moo.
Yeah, I've got BO, not that. Beefy Nugget, thank you very much. Well, that's decent then, Dirty. A decent day there with our Vex rune. High Rune a day keeps the doctor away, you know. Co-rune.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Vexus double drop and trap? Dang. Fresh from the dentist, get it. Love going to the dentist, get those fresh teethies. How's the toe? The nail still hasn't fallen off yet. It still doesn't hurt or feel infected.
I am overburdened.
It might... I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say.
Moo.
I mean, it just looks kind of gross. And I can see all the back of it because it's still like growing out. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm just supposed to rip it off or not at this point. Or pick at it until it falls. That should show, Star.
Ooh.
Bob Dole, thank you.
Yes?
How does it smell? I don't know. I can ask Moo Girl how it smells. Dick and him, thank you as well. Soak it in water. Yeah, that's probably the best bet. Ooh, Might Aura and Fanaticism. I feel like that'll be the best course of action. Just soak it in water for a couple hours and see how it goes.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
Stagfield can proc on monsters from Blade Fury. Does Blade Fury proc things? I don't think it does, right? Exactly, Tom. On striking it does? Okay, it does proc on striking. So then that would work for that. That'd be interesting. Blades just need a little bit more work with attack rating and they'll be so cool.
I can't carry it.
Yeah, it's just P1 here. Yeah, they only added a 10% base, not 10% per level in it, just 10% attack rating. That's it, flat. It's like, I'm sorry, did you mean to say every level? Ooh, nice size. Yeah, no mercenary right now. He'll just die everywhere he goes. For this.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
I wish it worked like that, Beefy. Does Fade proc from Treachery override caster burst speed? Yes. That's why Fade on Assassins, or Treachery on Assassins, not always the greatest. Yeah, it's annoying if you're ever not wanting to get faded.
I am overburdened.
I wonder if I have Jinter's Rift.
Do you not have 2 Sir or random below that to cube up to the second beer to cube to jaw?
I do. It's just, do we want to do it? Bow with 5 gifted subs! Mwah! Thank you so much! Oh my goodness.
Join my army of the
That ring is very similar to the
Cubing
other
to
ring we
job
got,
would be
just
pretty neat.
kind of worse. I don't know if we want to cube that many times. I mean, that'll work, G, yeah. Super overstack it. Thank you so much there, Bow.
Move.
I'll try to remember that I have a free Prime sub more often, laughing face.
Thank you for the Prime sub. Mwah! Appreciate it. I know, we all forget about it. It happens. It happens. Cubing 2 jaw to get Cham is better. So painful. I don't have Inferno's ability there.
Move.
Telmarch, thank you for the Prime sub as well. Exclamation mark gear to see my items. Oof. Only changes Scolders.
Move.
Last sub reminded me to use my Prime. Finally got a beer and serve from Trav runs back-to-back days.
Nice. Very nice.
Move.
Choo-choo Daddy Bezos money train rolling into town.
Do like the Daddy Bezos train. Thank you, Magic.
I can't carry
Thank you, G Frika, for the Prime sub as well. Daddy Bezos train.
Is this the pie train?
Thanks, Hades. Thanks, Mike, with the Prime as well. This is not a pie train. This is not a pie train.
No.
Prima Nocta, thank you.
Hello.
Move.
Here's some of Daddy Bezos money.
Mwah, and thank you, Coldfire. Oh my gosh, so much Bezos cash today.
This is not a pie train, it's a pity train for not finding Ja Rune. Choo choo boo boo, choo boo choo boo.
Choo boo, choo boo. No pity, Ja's just around the corner. See, there's Ith, which is a part of Enigma as well, so almost Ja. Bear. Bugged quest weapons turned. Oh, when you up them? Yeah. 10 FCR, 9 fire res, 10 MF. Honestly, I might keep that. Just for. It's not like great, but. Oh, really? Maroon Jewel of Fervor? Gross. Stamina is what we roll. Maroon Jewel of Disappointment, right? Sometimes. But you know, I love that this game has a bunch of worthless mods, because it makes the fun ones, when you do find them, worth that much more. The frustration's part of the fun. Ooh, ring ring. Hello. Mr. Lana speaking. FPS Sims with the Prime sub. Level 3 hype train. Right there. One Prime sub away. Maybe. Nope. If only it was Ruby. Ruby and Maroon are so close. Oh, that'd be nice, Dara, yeah. Oof. Explosions. Seven Rowdens in a row from cows. That means Burrin's next. I can feel it. Mr. Brouhaha! Mwah! With 1,000 biddies. Thank you.
May the job be with you.
And also with you. Sorry, we changed up how we say it. And with your spirit. And with your enigma.
Join my army.
Brew jaw jaw indeed for the hype.
Let's get that jaw in. Brew jaw jaw. You dreamt you found a row? That was your dream? GG finds today? Yeah, I mean, it's been a decent day of finds. I mean, again, we got ourselves a 7 MF small charm. I'm always happy. Couple combat GCs is kind of fun. Alder's boots, you know, love me the Vex rune. High Rune is nice to have a High Rune every day. Even if it's, you know, not my favorite High Rune, but we will take it. Because you know what? There's some poor child in Africa right now who would kill for a Vex rune. So I just have to remember that. Be thankful.
Join my army of the dead.
That's what my mom would say.
My dreams are always me forgetting my high school locker combo. I am 35. Wish I dreamt of Rawl runes.
That is also true. I do have that one a lot. Wasn't it South Carolina where someone killed over D2? Oh yeah, that did happen. That was sad. Don't show my mom that though, or she'll never let me play this game again. She'll be like, I knew it was too violent! You're done. What's my earliest D2 memory? Oh man, I mean so many. Just going over and landing with my friend and his brother and dad, and
No.
we were just jamming, man. playing through the game. Thanks, JC Live. I remember us fighting Diablo and it being like such a hard, long fight for us because we all were underleveled and not geared well and didn't know how to skill properly or anything. Getting scammed, of course. Always remember that. I remember the first weapons I remember using were 4 open socket warhammers with 4 perfect emeralds in them.
I can't carry it.
And they were fabulous through all of normal, I'll tell you that much. And then I got to Nightmare. And man, did that character suck. And I could not understand how 400 damage didn't do more damage. You sometimes look back and wonder how you spent so much time getting so little done. Yep. I spent a lot of time doing absolutely nothing.
Good day.
Ah, it's a perfect Ring of Fortune, but nothing else in front. Another Ring of Fortune. Just make it fortuitous. That's all I ask. Hey, Cathan's Gamble. The spirits are just there for the cast speed and the plus skills for later. Uh-huh. Okay. Is it cheating to have a macro button? I mean, I think macros are probably considered cheating for speedrunning stuff. I would like to find SOJ would be cool. It's a long shot. But just either a 40 MF ring or 30 plus MF ring. Or some really cool rare rings. Another Ring of Fortune. Not gonna bother with Edge? Nah. Like, that's kind of nice. 10 FCR, dual reds, half freeze. If it had MF on it, I'd be much happier, though.
What are your thoughts on Elden Ring speedrunner beating the game in under 9 minutes with a glitch? Is that legit?
What's the glitch? I mean, that's always how it works, right? Like, speedrunners always glitch the game and beat it. Look at Legend of Zelda. Ocarina of Time speedruns are just, like, so dumb now for the any percent. You don't even leave the Kokiri Forest or whatever. You just hop around a little bit and do a bunch of random inputs, and then the game ends and takes you to the title screen. So, you know. But I haven't looked at what it is, though. Or like what the glitch is. I'd have to watch it. I haven't seen that one yet. It's always interesting though. I mean, I think it's cool, right? Like that's speedrunning is not, it's about finishing the game as fast as you possibly can. And sometimes you set things in for, you know, preventing glitches. So I'm sure there'll be a no teleport run and things like that in the future. But, you know, a lot of times it's just, that's what it is. How can you beat the game as fast as possible? And a lot of times it's abusing glitches. For instance, we try, you know, we do some wave skipping in our runs now. Yeah, I'll have to watch it later.
I can't carry anymore.
So yeah, that's why glitch and glitchless categories exist though, because some people go, all right, cool, but I want to actually like be the fastest person playing the game, not doing this, you know. Dang. It's tough. Tough, huh? Finding a better grief, or are we still rocking the first one? Nope, this is still the first one. Now, glitches in D2 aren't big enough where there is a glitchless category, you know? Like if you can wave skip, then maybe saves you a tiny bit of time, but nothing is, and even that's kind of a skill in itself, and it's not like doing bail waves is super hard. A lot of times you're just dragging the mobs out anyway, so. So yeah, I always like the long runs. Like when I watch like a Zelda speedrun or something, I just want to watch someone do 100% run of the game. That's like super fun. And even like randomizers and things are super exciting. But it's like, I hate watching any percent. I don't want to watch any percent runs at all for a lot of games. Besides the one time. I'll watch it one time to see how cool it is that they're finding some weird glitch. And then that's it. Watching them grind for it though, not a chance. I have always debated doing like Legend of Zelda speedrunning. I don't know if I'd ever be like good at it, but I always thought it looked really fun. Very fine, Doctor. Exactly. Helmet. Majora's Mask speedruns are your favorite of the Zeldas to watch? I mean, that's probably my favorite to play. Then again, I've never played like Wind Waker. And that one always that does look really fun. But I do love the Majora's Mask, just collecting all the masks and everything there I think is really fun. There you go. Random item links from the past ones seem interesting just because how much you have to know. Yeah, some of them are definitely really interesting just from how much you have to know. Not bad, King. Not bad at all. Best time to drop a normal to affect a speedrun? Boots? Probably. Unless you're like Barb, and then maybe like Crushing Blow weapon or something, but yeah, if you can get some 30 fast run walk boots
With
really early.
speedrunner comes cheating. Like that dude Billy Mitchell.
That's true. Billy Mitchell, man. What's on players one right now? Some people's egos get in the way. I agree, Rice. Any record is bound to attract cheaters? Yeah. Taleth first Countess. That's a good one. Not worth a ton, G, because it's only 3 MF, but it's still not bad. I mean, I would use it right now. Suicide Branch is also an amazing item for a speedrun. Viper Magi on a few different characters is really nice as well. Suicide Branch. Spectral Shard. It's nice early on.
I can't carry anymore.
Chug a bunch of thawing potions for Duriel. Blood Fist are nice on a few characters for sure. What 5th class will be revealed in D4? I don't know. kind of looked like a demon hunter or something, right? From the shadow. Do we already have that? No. Trying to remember. It was like a thin character. Necro. We'll see. Yeah, those aren't really speedrun, but they're great boots, Sky King. You want an Amazon? Why does no one make the Javelin archetype in games anymore? I don't know. We really don't see many Javelin characters as much. I mean, yeah, we have the rogues, so we're not getting that. But rogues aren't going to be doing javelins, really.
They should make Deckard Cain a character you can purchase to use in D2R. He would throw potions, and all his skills would boost his potion damage, healing, etc. Great idea from an Activision shareholder.
Perfect. It's a great idea. Would be funny in a mod, though. New World had a javelin class? There you go. Guns made throwing outdated? I guess so. Assassin for ladder start? She's a great ladder start character. She's really a solid character, and will be even better now, I think. Since they fixed that bug. For finding traps, or the traps breaking stuff. Ethrune. 20 points to identify item. Hell Act 4 and 5, painful. Ooh, dual leech. Nothing else though. Wow, killer. I feel like she does decently well. You just really have to get that lower res wand and be pretty adamant about locking stuff down. How's the toe? Toe. It's not infected yet.
I am overburdened.
Correct, Bow. I don't think it's till the ladder's over. Well, I think I might start with Paladin. Huge. I would start with a different character if I wasn't going for first 99, so... I'd probably start with like a fire druid or something. I think that'd be a really fun character to start. Unique ring, our third of the day. When is D4 released? And please don't tell us you don't know. I'm not certain. This one has to be SOJ.
Join my army of the dead.
SOJ, 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 SOJ. Let's get that Annie.
Thank you, Jeezy. Come on, baby. SOJ doesn't use that ring model? Pfft, I'll show you who doesn't use that ring model. SO! Son of a gun.
Menard for the win.
You for real right now? Another nature's piece.
Greetings.
No huge. Brutal. It's the day of doubles. Where's my second Vex rune?
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Moo.
Succinct. Notorious, thank you for the sub. We found 2 combat GCs, 2 nature's piece, 2 elder's boots. Lurker love. Thank you. You can go right back to lurking. I get it. I'm a huge lurker.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
I want the
I
jewel.
can't carry anymore.
Shoot. Oh, come on. A 40-15 and a J mod? Oh my gosh. What are the odds? Latest girl video works. I had the craft run. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna re-upload them. Terror charges. Wow. Terror. Yeah, this character will shift into pits when we finish Enigma. They'll probably go after Annie after that. Try and really get that SOJ.
I am overburdened.
Wasn't that 32% AD jewel? By itself, it's like whatever. Hey, Jenko. Rip. How many more times did you get pied last night? She pied me once and then she fake pied me with marshmallows. And then ran off screaming, "Don't break up with me!" Sure, somebody clipped it.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, another Malrune. It's like our 19th Malrune. Oops. She's a great sport. She is, minus the no integrity when it comes to pies. Making a jaw with Malrune. Next videos. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can make a Vex already, right? We have like 8? No, we have 9 Malrunes. So that's Ist.
I am overburdened.
4, 2 doing Ist, 2 doing it. Yeah, so yeah, we could make a Vex and have some left over. But I'll probably just make a bunch of Istrans with it to put in my 6 Isted. So. Oh my god, Jayhawk. Don't tell her that.
Good day.
Don't tell her that. I would never say this to her face, but Moo Girl is a fantastic partner and extremely kind, caring, and funny. Minus her pies. Oh! Oh, man, it tries. I mean... Like, it... Wow. Oops. The ED is a little low. Excuse me. Well, I can up it to elite, so there's no issue there. But it has 40 IS. It has 2 open socket. $156 ED. So it's like you could put 2 ohms in it or something. But then it's still just like medium. You could also double low it if you wanted. Just go for the double strike. But again, it's just a little bit low on damage. Still really cool, almost. Still a very cool almost. Ow. Yeah, it's just P1.
I am overburdened.
Am I gonna cube the High Runes up to the jaw? That just feels so scary, you know? That just feels like a horrifying thing. Do it. You do it. Why do I gotta do it? You do it.